Happy summer, everybody. This is Stefan Zelcer. Just wanted to give you a quick update as to what you should expect with the new TSP modernization rules, which are rolling out in about a month from now. September 15th is when it goes into full effect, and I just wanted to give you a quick rundown. I saw that the TSP put out a video that is about an hour and 20 minutes long, so I figured that I could save you some time by condensing it into just a few minutes. I'll try to give you the quick version. Now, obviously, they're going to be covering a lot of the details. I'm just going to be getting into the broad ideas and throwing in some specifics over there. So here's the quick rendition of to what you should expect starting from next month. So there are expanded withdrawal options for those who are still federal employees and also for those who are going to be retiring. So those who are still federal employees, once you reach the age of 59 and a half, you are allowed an in-service withdrawal. Now, you've always been allowed an in-service withdrawal at the age of 59 and a half. However, up until now, you've only been allowed one in-service withdrawal. Starting from September 15th, 2019, you will be allowed to make 4 in-service withdrawals each year. Okay, so that's actually quite an expanded benefit that you have over there. So 4 in-service withdrawals each year for anybody who's over the age of 59 and a half. Great. Once you retire, so you will be allowed to now take multiple post-separation withdrawals, so partial withdrawals, full withdrawals. So let me explain what I mean. Up until now, for those who were retired, you were only allowed to take one partial withdrawal from your TSP in your lifetime. I know it sounds outrageous, but that's what it was. You're only allowed to take one partial withdrawal from your TSP in a lifetime. They expanded that, and now you're allowed to take multiple partial withdrawals. And you could do multiple withdrawals every single year. You just have to separate the withdrawals by 30 days, but you could be, in theory, I guess, take once a month, and you'll have 12 withdrawals you could take every year if you really wanted to. Again, that's a post-separation withdrawal, so instead of being limited to just one per lifetime, now you have one every 30 days once you separated, which you could do a whole bunch of them over the course of the year. Another benefit is that you'll be able to specify that you could take a distribution from your Roth account versus your traditional account. Believe it or not, there was a period of time where you could not specify Roth versus traditional. You would actually have to take a pro rata distribution from your account. So if you said you wanted $50,000, they would send you $50,000 pro rata from both Roth and traditional. Now they've changed that, and you can specify that you want all $50,000 coming to Roth, you want all $50,000 coming from the traditional, or you could do some pro rata or some split, however you'd like it. Beautiful. Also, another thing, that when you retire, so they used to allow you to elect monthly installments, monthly payments. So you could have this, you could set it up that the TSP would send you a check every month. But that was the only frequency, a monthly frequency, and you could only change that frequency once per year. That's the way it used to be. So now the new rules are you'll be able to take not just monthly distributions, you'll be able to take monthly, quarterly, annual. You could set it up on a schedule. It doesn't have to only go by monthly installments. It could be monthly, quarterly, or annual, and you'll be able to adjust those quantities and frequencies at any time. So if you're, for example, taking $1,000 a month and you want it to be $2,000 a month, you could change that to $2,000, then you could switch back to $1,000. That used to be something that was not available inside the TSP. You'd have to wait a year between making these types of adjustments. Now you can do it at any time. Also, for those who reach the age of 70 and a half, now you might remember that age of 70 and a half is the age you have to start taking distributions. That is still true. You still have to take distributions from the TSP when you reach 70 and a half, unless you're an active federal employee. Then you will not have to take distributions from the TSP when you reach the age of 70 and a half. But let's say you were separated, you'd have to take a distribution from the TSP at the age of 70 and a half. Now the old rule was that if you did not submit a full TSP withdrawal form, TSP 70, by the age of 70 and a half, if you did not make a full withdrawal election by the age of 70 and a half, you would have forfeited your account. That's the way it used to be. Now, thankfully, you do not forfeit your account anymore. And if you do not make a full withdrawal election by the age of 70 and a half, don't worry, your account will not be Your account will not be forfeited. And if you do not make withdrawal, don't worry about it. They will send you the required minimum distribution. So you're sort of in the clear over there. You could keep your money in the TSP. They will send you the distributions. You do not have to worry about forfeiture, as opposed to the way it used to be, which is that you had to worry about forfeiture and you had to make a full withdrawal election in order to avoid forfeiture. So that's just the short version of some of the change that you should be expecting coming September 15th, which is just in a month or so. And anybody who needs any help with the TSP modernization rules or with your TSP in general, I'd be happy to be a resource to you. You know where to find me. Have a great summer.